What's happening, people? It's the homie Smitster 400 coming at you straight off the Ave, and this is Smitser Reacts. Yes, sir. Look, as always, you know how we do over here, man. Salute to the subscribers, wherever you at, all around the world, new and old. And if you made it to this video, go ahead, give us a like and subscribe, baby. New content daily. Join the team. Check it. Salute to my co-host, Zenf 369, Sosa, Mr. Dubbins. You know I do that every time. I gotta show love to my people straight off the FM. You know what it is. Alright, so look, man, the video I'm finna react to comes from Hip Hop Daily. Go tap in with Hip Hop Daily, and it's titled Did Big Yui get his own son set up? That's wild to suggest. It say the streets is talking. I'm gonna say off the rip, that's just, as a father, one of the craziest things that anybody could, you know, put on somebody, or try to put on somebody, or try to suggest. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say off the rip, I'm not putting this on this man. I know a lot of times when I react to certain cats want to try to act like it's me per se putting the content out to do whatever. No, I'm reacting just like y'all reacting. You feel what I'm saying? Only difference is I got a platform to do so. I took it upon myself to, you know, share my reactions with the people. So that's what I'm doing. So look, without further ado, man, we're going to get into this content. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get to it.
Big Yui was one of the most feared Crips on the West Coast, but now he's facing a murder case and his own son just got murdered. Rumors say that Big Yui got his son killed, and today we're breaking down the whole crazy story. On Halloween night 2025, Big Yui's son Jabari, aka Baby Yui, was found bleeding out at the intersection of 69th and Fig in South LA. Baby Yui had stopped at a smoke shop in the area, but he got killed when he walked up to someone's whip. Nobody knows who pulled the trigger yet, but it looks like Baby Yui knew the dude who killed him, because witnesses told the cops that Baby Yui walked up to the shooter's whip, and that's when he got hit up. Baby Yui was around murder since he was a little kid. He was born in '91. In that same year, his dad Big Yui got sent to prison for 13 years. Big Yui
And I want to take a time out to say RIP, condolences to this young man and to this young man's family. You feel what I'm saying? To the homie Big Yui, you know, keeping it like that, keeping it straight respectful off the rip. Let's continue.
These cribs and try to steal over 30 pounds of cocaine from an undercover cop. So Baby Yui ended up spending a lot of time with his Uncle Dwayne while his dad Big Yui was in prison. Uncle Dwayne had ties to a lot of rappers on the West Coast, and that's allegedly what got him brutally killed when Baby Yui was 7 years old. Dwayne was standing outside a recording studio while Snoop Dogg's homie Corrupt was in the booth. Then out of nowhere, a car rolled up and started letting off shots, and Dwayne was found dead at the scene. Yui played football and stayed in school, but he was getting active in the streets too and never had the chance to go pro. Yui rapped when he was going to school at Crenshaw and called himself J Bars, but back then he was never taking it seriously. Then when he got locked up, Yui spent a lot of time writing songs, and when he came home, he hopped in a booth and started going by the name Yui Popcorn. Yui was working with huge artists like Sean Kingston and Chris Brown, but Yui's music never really popped off, and he was always in the streets. Big Yui had been locked up for 13 years and spent most of the time stabbing dudes and throwing hands. And one time he punched a dude so hard, he knocked his eyeball out of the socket. When Big Yui came home in 2004, he started a charity called Developing Options, and he said it was to keep the kids out of the streets. But according to the cops, the charity was just a front for Big Yui and his homies. Baby Yui started working for the charity when he came home from jail, but Big Yui and him were allegedly putting all the charity money in their own pockets. Developing Options was getting money from everywhere. The Gang Reduction Youth Development Program started giving them $500K a year back in 2015, and they were even taking money from dudes like Draymond Green and Shaq. Big Yui wasn't just scamming athletes though, he was also ordering his goons to put hands on them.
You know, this is something that just recently came out not too long ago. The homie Shaq was definitely getting pressed by, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them blue homies. You feel me? And look, that's anybody that come to the West Coast. Apparently, like, you come over there, you got to check in per se. You feel me? Like, Big Yui was big on that check-in, you know, culture and whatnot. There's footage of him talking about that. I mean, when you talk about checking in and whatnot, on one hand, yeah, you do kind of want to be tapped in with people, but on the other hand, if you're just trying to handle your business, there's no real reason to really, in my opinion, tap in with nobody. Come to the city, go hit the mall, go hit some food spots out the way, handle your business, get up out of there. Like, why even alert anybody to put yourself in any type of weird predicament? You feel me? But I digress. Let's continue.
According to the FBI, a boxer named Adrian Broner set up a dice game in LA back in 2019 and invited a bunch of NBA players. The dice Broner was using were allegedly rigged though, and Broner won millions off the NBA stars. Then Big U heard about the fixed dice game and sent some goons to put hands on Adrian Broner because Broner didn't cut Big U in on the action. Big U got the money back that Broner won from the NBA players. Then Big U allegedly charged the players $100K each before he'd give their money back to him. Baby U.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you setting yourself up. Like, I feel like it be, on one hand, I don't have remorse for these people because it's like you want to attach yourself to the hood. You want to attach yourself to some ish so bad that you got to come to the city and tap in with certain people to have the image or, move around like you that type of person. You feel me? When in all actuality, you're there to handle business, come in town, handle business, leave town. Don't get it.
Yui allegedly had both feet in the trenches just like his dad, but his brother Deion took a different route. Baby Yui couldn't go far in football because he started getting locked up, but Deion stayed out of trouble and ended up playing for the LA Chargers as a linebacker. Baby Yui getting killed like that was a brutal loss for his brother Deion, but less than a week later, he had a crazy game against the Tennessee Titans and had 7 tackles, a sack, and a pass deflection that won the game. And after the game, Deion had an interview and said he just wanted to be able to talk to his brother one more time. Deion said he was having the worst year of his life. His brother got murdered, plus his dad is facing life in prison, and Deion's connected to Big U's case in a brutal way. According to the cops, Big U murdered a rapper named Rayshawn Williams in Vegas and dumped his body out in the desert. Rayshawn wasn't just a random rapper that Big U had beef with though. Rayshawn grew up with Big U's son Deion and was one of his best friends. Big U coached Rayshawn in football when he was a kid, and Rayshawn even lived with Big U for a while when he was in high school. But according to the indictment, Rayshawn wore one of Deion's chains to school without asking, so Big U kicked him out of the house. A few years later, Big U signed Rayshawn to his unique music label, but there was still some drama going on behind the scenes, and Rayshawn allegedly dissed Big U on a track. Rayshawn rapped about how he was going to get himself shot in the face because he was dissing Big U, and then 5 days later, that's exactly what happened to him. Big U's label paid for Rayshawn to fly to Vegas and record new music. He was supposed to go to the studio every day and make new tracks, but then Rayshawn missed a studio session and Big U got heated about it. Big U and his homie Sylvester Robinson drove out to Vegas to press Rayshawn. It's not clear exactly what happened next, but the cops think Big U took Rayshawn out to the desert, shot him in the face, then left his body in the ditch. Big U and Rayshawn had been at the studio together the night that Rayshawn got killed. They left in Big U's whip, and that's when Big U allegedly killed him. Then a few hours later, Big U went back to the studio and tried to get rid of the security footage. Rayshawn allegedly repped the Rolling 60s too, and some people think that Baby Yui got killed as give back for Rayshawn. Rayshawn got killed back in 2021, but now Big U is locked up and can't slide on whoever took his son out. Whack 100 knew Baby Yui though, and he said he doesn't think his death had anything to do with Big U's case.
Big U's name protected Jabari. I can stand on that whatever went on with him had zero to do with Big U or any backlash.
What's weird about the situation though is that Baby Yui got killed outside of a weed shop, and Big U is known for extorting weed shops in LA. One dude who ran a weed dispensary worked with the cops and said that Big U was charging him $25K a month for protection, and when the dude missed a payment, Big U sent his goons to rob the shop. After that,
that's some shit straight out of like that type of scenario. Protecting a weed shop is straight out of like Tulsa or some ish like that. Like really though, it's like straight out of a damn sitcom or some ish, like some real mafioso, like black mafioso ish. Hey, you selling this? Whoop, 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 you gonna need protection. Guess what? Strong arm. Let me get 25 racks. Like that's crazy, bro, to even think about.
Big U used the same dude to help him set up robberies on other weed shops. Then Big U's homie Loose Cannon went on No Jumper and self-snitched like crazy about the weed shop robbery. Loose Cannon also talks about how Big U and him extorted a rapper for $50K. Big U and his crew were allegedly robbing, extorting, and putting hands on people all over LA. And Baby Yui was allegedly involved with a lot of it too. Baby Yui wasn't named in the indictment that Big U is fighting right now, but sources claim that he's been running the streets with Big U ever since he came home from jail. There's no evidence to back it up yet, but rumors say that Baby Yui got killed outside of a smoke shop because he was extorting the dude who ran it. Big U was putting major pressure on people when he was free, and a lot of them were afraid to clap back. But Baby Yui allegedly got killed because he tried to press the wrong people. Baby Yui also could have been killed to get back for Nipsey Hussle. A lot of people think Big U was involved with Nip getting killed. And the feds are allegedly going to open the investigation up again, even though they already booked Eric Holder for pulling the trigger on Nip. What's crazy about the Big U and Nipsey situation is that Big U allegedly killed Rayshawn in the Mojave Desert outside of Vegas. And a few years before that, Nipsey dropped the track Victory Lap and rapped, "You got an L, but got an E for effort. Stretched him, dropped him off, left him in the Mojave Desert, then left him." Nobody knows who pulled the trigger on Baby Yui, but another rolling 60 named 600 called out Big U's homies for not sliding for him.
All you Greg Chris up there popping it for Big U. Y'all was riding down for Big U. My son got killed. Nigga, why you niggas ain't sliding, bro?
600 and Big U were beefing before Big U got locked up. And before Big U turned himself into the cops, he dissed 600, Loose Cannon, and Whack 100 and said they were spreading lies about him, and that's why he got charged.
When they raided my houses and my property, it was actually about Whack, Loose Cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all foul. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit.
600 probably isn't going to be sliding to get back for Baby Yui, but there's no telling what's going to go down next, especially if Baby Yui really did get backdoored by some other rolling 60s like people think.
Go tap in over there to Hip Hop Daily. Salute the Hip Hop Daily, man. Love everything you do, you know what I'm saying? Look, the cycle of genocide continues, bro. That's all I can say about that, bro. It's like a cycle, bro, and it's just sick. You feel me? We need to definitely recognize that fact. You know what I mean? But definitely condolences to the family. And that's some crazy ish to put on somebody as a father, you know what I'm saying, to say that, you know, he got him hit up or whatnot. Like, I don't really think he got him hit up. I just think the cycle, if Buddy was involved in everything that, you know, they allege that he may have or may not have been involved in, it's the cycle. Look, if you made it to this point in the video, go ahead, give us a like and subscribe. Salute to the subscribers. You found I'm saying I've been holding it down from day one. We coming up on 2 years and running. You find I'm saying, look. And we still growing, man. That's the biggest thing, is we still growing. You feel me? When I can wake up and I can see them subscribers is still climbing as opposed to the opposite. You feel me? I'm definitely, you know, thankful. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing and I don't take it for granted. So look, much love to all the subscribers and everybody that tap in. We will get the streams popping. You know how life is. My co-host gonna do what they do and I'm gonna hold it down. So until then, it's the homie Smitster 400. This has been Smitser Reacts. Appreciate y'all. Peace and love wherever you at, all around the world. Owie.